Ollie, impressive start to the season for the team. You know, just how impressive is it given the kind of injuries and everything else that you've been dealing with?
Yeah, obviously it's well documented the amount of injuries we've had. It was the same in the back end of last season. That's why you have a squad of players, the amount of players we have, for when people get injured, and it's going to happen throughout the course of the season, but hopefully we can get a few back soon. But yeah, the lads who've been out there have started great, and I think it's down to the pre-season we had, which was really, really good. It was difficult, it was hard, but I think that stood us in good stead for how we've started the season. But the general feel is that we've picked up where we left off. We ended up being a penalty shootout away from getting to the playoff final. Heartbreaking at the time as it was, but we've used that as fuel to, let's go one better this year. And we spoke about, we ran out of time, didn't we, last year? I think that's what it was. We wasted 17, 18 games at the start where we didn't pick up as many points as we probably should have done. But we feel as though we've picked up where we left off last season, had a good summer, good pre-season, and carried that form on that we was in last year.
So what has Paul Heckingbottom done then to kind of turn things around and galvanise the group and make quite an immediate change really last season?
Well, when he took over as caretaker in the Premier League, he got a reaction. We finished the season, although we got relegated, we finished it quite well. We picked up a few wins. And you know what Heckie's like, you've dealt with him yourself. He's honest, he's straight to the point, straightforward, and we know what to expect. The fine detail that him and his staff go into with us, we know what to do, our jobs on the pitch, on and off the ball, and it helps when you've got such a good group of players. I think that's such a good thing as well, and he worked hard over the summer to make sure he kept the group together. He's done that, and I can't speak highly enough of what he's done for us, and just got us back to believing in ourselves. I think brought the confidence back, brought the intensity of our play back, getting after teams, being on the front foot, being horrible, that side of it, and maybe lost our way a little bit, but we're back to, I feel, the best way we play is getting after teams.
Does it help as well that there's still a kind of core group that's been here 3, 4, 5, even 6 years, that while there have been changes, there has been that kind of constant through it all? Yeah,
definitely, and I think for us as well, we get excited when we see the younger players, the likes of Illiman, Kyron coming into it, Blaster making his debut. You get excited when you see new players come into the group, it freshens it up. But yeah, as you say, we know each other inside out, we know each other's strengths, each other's weaknesses, when to put an arm around somebody, when to give somebody a rocket. So we've got a really good group, we've got a really good dressing room. One that the majority of the time polices itself. I'm sure Hecky, he don't really have to step in and lay the law down. We do that ourselves, and we know what's right and wrong, and we know what makes us successful and what doesn't.
Clearly it's early stages, only 8 games gone, you're top of the league. Do you feel like the team to beat this year in the Championship?
No, I mean, it's too early, isn't it? It's, like you say, there's 8 games gone, it's a start, and it's only a start. There's a long way to go, a lot of football to be played, a lot of points to be played for, the old boring stuff, but we're comfortable where we are. We know people are going to look at us and, target us. Everybody's starting to speak about us as they were last season, but we'll deal with that pressure. We've dealt with it before, we'll deal with it again, and as I say, it's on to the next one. We're not really looking at the league table at the moment. We're just thinking, how many points can we pick up as quickly as possible, keep winning, and see where that takes us.
It's a great squad being put together for this season, but how big a boost is it that squad still contains Sander Berger after all the interest over the window?
Yeah, massive. I mean, not just as a footballer, as a person, Sander's infectious. His attitude and how he's gone about his business, he's been top class. From the first day he came back pre-season, he's done everything right, and I don't think you're ever going to see him kicking up a fuss. He gets on with his football, and he's a fantastic footballer, isn't he? And we were all buzzing when he didn't go. you know, and the reaction he got from the fans at the end on Sunday was brilliant. You know, he's loved here by every single player, every member of staff, and probably every fan now for staying. And you know, he's got a big part to play, and we're really buzzing that he decided to stay. And whatever went on, that's none of our business. And hopefully, Sander can help us get promoted.
What have you made to the new lads in midfield, Kadra and McAtee and Doyle, that have come in? They seem to have added a real energy to the group.
Yeah, they've done well, the young boys. I mean, Tommy obviously had the experience of going to Cardiff last year and did really well. He's got a bit more experience in the division than Macca's maybe had. I think once Macca gets to the speed of the Championship and the physical side of it, you can see what a footballer he is. His technical abilities, the positions he picks up, his touch. You know, he's a very, very gifted footballer, and I think throughout the season everybody will see that. It's just getting to, you know, the physicality at times. It's tough. It's a tough division, and teams aren't going to give you time to play, and it's a lot different. But he's learning, and you know, it'll be a good thing for him being here. We've got quite a few senior players in the dressing room who are all helping him, and hopefully he goes back to Man City a better player than the one that he first came here, and that's the aim for them boys, is to try and get into Man City's first team, isn't it? So along the way they're going to help us. You know, we've got to help them, and they're going to help us. And you know, I've been impressed with all of them. They've all come in, great attitudes, straight into the group, working hard, and you know, the training ground you probably see out there, the standards are set by the players every day, and you know, they've joined in with that, and they've been part of it. And as I say, hopefully they can be successful for us and in their future careers.
Obviously, everyone had struggles at different times last season within the group. Do you feel that you're kind of back to your personal best right now? Because you've been receiving plenty of plaudits from the fan base about your own performances this year.
I don't really read into what anybody's saying about me outside the football club. I genuinely don't care. It doesn't matter to me. The only opinion that matters is the manager's, and every manager that's been at the football club continues to pick me, so in their eyes I must be doing something right. So I learned a long time ago not to worry about what people outside the football club think about you. I try to do the job I'm asked to do the best I can do, and if people are happy with that, we're happy. But as I said, if the manager keeps picking me, obviously I'm doing something right, so I'll take heart out of that, yeah.
Are you enjoying your football right now as much as you ever have done?
I've always enjoyed my football at Sheffield United. I've loved being here since the minute I signed. The second season in the Premier League was difficult for everyone. You know, there's no hiding away from that. It was tough. But you know, there's a resilience about us as players, and you know, you want to get back there, and you want to show that this is a club that we all care about. And as you say, we've been here now 5 seasons. Well, my 5th season, and enjoyed every single minute of being a Sheffield United player, and hopefully there's a few more years to come yet.
That was going to be one of my other questions. Clearly, I think your contract's up next summer. Have you had any kind of discussions along that line about extending it so far?
No, not yet. As I said, it's up to the football club, isn't it? It's nothing I can do. Just keep playing well and see what happens. It's nothing I can do. I'm sure when they see the time's right or the time's fit, they'll come and speak to me. But up until then, just keep playing well and see what happens.
How much would you like another crack at the Premier League, though? Because there won't be many people that have been promoted to the Premier League 4 times.
Yeah, but that's a long way away yet, isn't it? Just got to concentrate on this coming Saturday, and we've got Tuesday and Saturday again, then a bit of a break for us for a couple of weeks, and hopefully get some bodies back. But yeah, it's a long way away yet, a long way to go. But obviously, personally, every single player wants to play in the Premier League, and if we can do that again this year, that would be a great, an amazing achievement. But as I say, we're just concentrating on the here and now and not getting carried away or looking too far ahead.
Well, just finally, in terms of the here and now, Rotherham up next, South Yorkshire derby, kind of dangerous opponent really with the way they've started their season. How impressed have you been with what they've done since getting promotion? Yeah, very.
Same as us, only lost 1 game. They've got again, very similar to us, a core group that have been there, you know, through the leagues. They've kept the group together. They were obviously promoted last season from League One, and when any team comes up from League One and keep the group together, they've been strong. I actually listened to to the manager on the 5 Live podcast.
Moment of truth.
4-1. Yeah, it was
really
good, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Really good. Yeah, it was good to listen to, and I like him. I think he's a good manager. I think, you know, the way he wants his team to play is really good. He seems a good guy. So yeah, it was an interesting listen, but we know they're going to be dangerous. Every team in the division's dangerous, and we'll respect them. And obviously, at Bramall Lane, there's an expectancy on us now to win. Obviously, the start we've made and the way we've been playing, so we'll look to carry that on. But we're respectful to Rotherham. Obviously, that we know the start to the season they've had. They're a strong team, and they'll look to cause an upset and look to come and win. But we've got to be on our game 100% if we're going to get anything from it.